Hi, this is Mr. White, and welcome to Making the Jump, the podcast where I interview my former students to find out what high school music life is really like. We will discuss their memories of Kingwood and talk about what they are up to now. On today's episode, we have Kingwood alum Hallie Cochis. Hallie was a member of pretty much every musical group at Kingwood. She played in the concert band, sang in the chorus, was the lead singer of the rock band, and played piano in the jazz band. Today, Hallie studies at the College of New Jersey. In her spare time, she enjoys recording and performing original music and cover songs. You can find her music online under the name Hallie K. All right, Hallie, welcome to the podcast. Let's start at the beginning. It's 5th grade. You get a sign-up sheet for band. You look over the choices, flute, clarinet, trumpet, etc. Why did you choose bass guitar?
I chose bass guitar because I felt like it was kind of an instrument that you don't see a lot of girls playing, and I wanted to play a guitar. So that was before I started playing acoustic guitar. I just played piano, and I was like, I really want to play bass guitar because it sounds cool to me.
Do you have a favorite memory of being in the Kingwood music program?
Yeah, I definitely do. It was, I think, the first time we put the junior rock band together. Like, the first song we ever put together, which was Taylor Swift, of course. And it was that moment where I figured out what I wanted to do. Mm-hmm. Because playing in concert band was fun, and I liked having the variety of different music. But once we put that junior rock band together and put that first song together, I knew that I wanted to keep singing and I wanted to keep doing things in that realm.
Let's talk a little bit about your transition between middle school and high school. Were you nervous at all about going to high school?
I definitely wasn't that nervous. I was really excited. I came into the music program, though. Like, my mindset going, like, in that transition was like, I'm never going to do band. I never want to do marching band. It's for nerds. Mm-hmm. It was my exact mindset going. But I went to a meeting, and it ended up being one of the best decisions because it's not what it seems. You're working so hard, and you're working as a team, and that helped with the transition into high school because I took, like, a week out of the summer to go to, like, band camp, and I was introduced to not only just, like, a lot more of the faculty, but the students. So you went in with friends, which was cool, but you also had, like, something to work for. And I think that was one thing that really helped, was that every Friday, it was like the football games, fun stuff. We'd stay after school. Like, there was something to work for and something to look forward to. And I think that helped with the transition into just being a human in high school.
So you went to band camp as a freshman, and you got to meet pretty much, a group of people that you would be working with throughout the fall, but they weren't just other freshmen. They were sophomores, juniors, seniors. And then when you arrived for that first day of school at Del Val, I would imagine that you were walking around and seeing a lot of people you already knew and were comfortable with.
You went in and you had people to ask questions or just to hang out with. You weren't completely alone.
Let's talk a little bit about the music teachers at the high school. Are they nice? Are they intimidating?
They're wonderful. Mr. Hayden, Mr. Wells, and they are two of the most amazing directors. They don't come from a place of intimidation. They're the most sociable people, and they're funny.
Yeah, they
won't allow you to be scared at all. And Mr. Hayden especially, he is a jokester. He's amazing.
So you mentioned being a member of the marching band. Were you in it for all 4 years?
Yes, indeed I was.
Okay, so you went from a position of, I'm not going to join because the hats are stupid, to being a dedicated member for 4 years and learning another instrument to do it. So you have a good perspective to answer this question. What's the best part about being in marching band?
For me, it was performing and being a part of the group. Just being able to perform really well I think is you have that gratification when you walk off the field and you're like, that was really good. You forget about all the other reasons why you're there. Like, you forget about the fact that you're wearing a uniform in sometimes like 70 degrees. It's the fact that you get to perform as a cohesive group and you learn a lot from each other.
Right.
The best part, though, is performing with your friends.
What was your most memorable school performance? Perhaps it was a time where, as an individual, you just nailed it, or a time when, as an ensemble, you felt as one. What was your most memorable performance?
There's a few, but I think the one that I always will look back on is opening night of You're in Town.
The musical.
I said, going into high school, I was like, even if it's one song to myself in a musical, that will fulfill just that'll check off my high school bucket list, which is what I went in with. Because I watched the musical, and I was always like, I want to do that, but I was never really confident, so I had to break through that with not getting in freshman year. I had to work really hard because it made me get so determined to get in. So with that, I kept working harder, and then I got to senior year when I got casted as Penelope Pennywise in You're in Town, and she had her own song within the first 5 minutes of the show, and I remember going out there, and that was it. I was like, I've done it.
If you were to go back in time and talk to your 8th grade self, what would you say about taking part in the music programs at the high school?
I would tell her to do it, most definitely. Do it because it changes the person that you are in the best way possible.
This is the lightning round. Got some silly questions. Got some fun questions. Okay. So, favorite football game snack stand food?
A burger, and then some sort of candy and a water. That's just the best combo.
And the marching band eats for free, yes?
Heck yeah, we do.
Marching in the heat of the summer or the chill of the fall?
I'd have to say probably the heat, because you get different opportunities. Like, we went to Disney to march, and then I also marched in the parade in DC.
Mm-hmm.
So I will have to say the heat, because you have more opportunities to march.
Favorite non-music teacher from Kingwood?
Probably Mrs. Grebo.
Mrs. Grebo, language arts. Favorite high school cafeteria food?
The Tetris tots that they don't serve anymore.
Oh, they're not available.
Don't make them anymore. Those were the fries. You get there and you have to keep them safe, because everyone wanted the Tetris tots because they cook them perfectly. The fries in general, always a good way to go.
All right. Well, Hallie, thanks for being on my podcast today. I appreciate your time and your perspective, and have a great day.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for listening to Making the Jump. Remember, your time in the Kingwood Music Program is just the beginning of your journey, not the end.